So, Massachusetts, there's a new bill coming out that would allow mothers to sell their newborns to the highest bidder. So, we're basically legalizing human trafficking, ladies and gentlemen. So, on June 12th, Massachusetts House anonymously voted to pass a bill that would allow mothers to sell their newborns and base parenthood solely on intent. Now, don't know why this is a thing. This is just stupid. And the House anonymously voted. So that means everybody agreed that this was a good idea. So if you see someone in the Massachusetts who was part of this, you know not to vote for them because they're idiots. Currently, Massachusetts allows for paid surrogacy and traditional surrogacy through in case of traditional surrogacy. Though in case of traditional surrogacy, the intended parents must legally adopt the baby at birth, which would require a background check. At least one of the intended parents must have a genetic relationship to the child, age 2672. I'm guessing at the law. The parentage equality bill would refine parenthood, changing it from the basis in biology or adoption as a means of providing a home for a child who has lost his or her parents, to basis of a parent's intent to be a parent of a child. So opening the door to more abuse. Supporters of the bill argue that the current laws has harmed same-sex couples and intended parents who use an egg and sperm donor, because one of them is not legally the parent of the child conceived through surrogate unless they have legally adopted the child. Yeah. That's because that's not how that works. I don't know why this is even an argument. Yeah, 2 dudes can't make a baby. 2 chicks can't make a baby. It's a dude and a girl. You need both. You need a dude and a chick, and they make a baby. That's how that works. You need both. It's called binary. It's called binary. That's why it's ridiculous when we're talking about this whole transgenderism idea. What is a woman? And they can't give an answer. It's ridiculous. Because there's a clear binary. Boy, girl. Man, women. They complain that these couples have to adopt their own children to ensure their legal rights. Now, me personally, I don't think gay guys should be allowed to adopt children. I've said that once before. I even made a video about sperm donation, why that should be completely illegal, how you should not be allowed to donate sperm. And one of my reasonings for that is because you could be giving your sperm to a lesbian couple, and the last thing you'd want for your child is to be raised by 2 women. Just not great. Anyway, moving on. However, adoption protects children from abuse due to the regulations that are involved in the process. There is research on the negative outcomes for children who live with non-biologically related parental figures. One study found in studies across the wide range of cultures, the single best predictor of child abuse is presence of a step-parent in the home. So what it's saying here is typically people who are abused is more likely when a stepdad is present. Usually when it's a mother and a father who had the kid, the child in question isn't likely to be, or as likely to be abused as he would be if it was a stepfather in the case. In fact, risk or the risk of even unintentional death, such as drowning, is greater in step families than intact or single parent families. Background checks exist in the adoption process to protect children from being placed in dangerous homes. With adoption, children are clients, and proper steps are taken to ensure the child's placed with safe parents with assisted reproductive technology. Adults are the clients, and no law required background checks for adults creating children through ART or surrogacy. In a recent case, Adam King was arrested this year after allegedly planning to sexually abuse the baby boy he and his partner were expecting via surrogate. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's another reason why I don't think gay people should be allowed to adopt, because gay people are way more likely to be pedophilic, and also gay people are more likely to have been abused sexually as children as well, which is another reason why I don't think that people are born gay. I think it's something that happens to you later on. And if it was something that if you were born gay, then statistics like people who are molested as kids being gay more likely wouldn't be a thing. That wouldn't be a statistic if it was something naturally that came along. Background checks that are not required in surrogacy could have stopped Mark Newton and Peter Trong, I think that's how you say that, from sexually abusing their boy, or a boy, they paid a Russian woman to carry in 2005. Police believe they wanted to have a child for sole purpose of exploitation. Death. Give them death. Make it painful. The Bible tells you to do that. Purge out evilness among you. It's in Deuteronomy. You must purge out evilness. The boy's abuse began just days after he was born, and videos showed Newton abusing him less than 2 weeks after his birth. Kill him and make it painful, please. They're not going to do that because wimpy gay guys run this country. The men traveled the world for more than 6 years, selling the boy for sex with at least 8 men, recording the abuse, and uploading the footage to Boy Lovers Network. Kill them all. Kill them all. Holy smokes, dude. That pisses me off. I'm actually angry right now. My wife wrote the script for this video, so I don't even know what I'm going to be. I didn't even know what I was going to be talking about today. And, boom. I am now angry. She has put me in a bad mood. It's not her fault, though. According to the Federalist, most commercial surrogacy laws restrict surrogacy contacts to case in which the surrogate is unrelented to the child she is carrying. However, the Massachusetts bill would allow a biological mother to receive financial compensation in exchange for her biological baby, even allowing the surrogacy contract to be ran after she has conceived the child. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with these people? Oh, it doesn't matter which side you vote for. They're both bad. At least we're not trying to sell children. No, I'm not kidding. This is literally legalized human trafficking. It's legalized. This is literally slave trade. This is basically the slave trade. Under the bill, the House voted to appeal the Section 4B, Chapter 446 of the Massachusetts law regarding the artificial insemination, which states any child born to a married woman as a result of insemination with the consent of her husband shall be the legitimate child of the mother and such husband. This would no longer be considered true under the new law. So they're overturning. If you give birth to a child, you are no longer the parent. This is ridiculous, dude. I hate this. This is terrible. So yeah, if you live in Massachusetts, now there's only one plus. There's only one plus I can see to this law. Okay? Only one thing I can see good about this law. This might prevent people from getting abortions. If you could sell your babies for financial gain, it might prevent abortion, which is good. Because anything to prevent abortion is a good thing in my opinion. Abortion's murder. It's the worst thing on the planet. And I hate abortion, and it's terrible. I could go on and on and on about how much I hate abortion and people who get abortions. But if this law was passed, this might prevent people from getting abortions. It's still a stupid law. Okay, this law is stupid. It's like, I can't even say what I want to say about this law on YouTube. But it's a stupid law. But I do see a plus that it might prevent abortion. Still not a good law. Still terrible. Still going to harm children. And it's still human trafficking. Thank you for watching all the way through the end. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, you can tune into my full show to watch all of my episodes early. And as always, God bless.